Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we are back to continue on with some more of Superman the Animated Series. Last time we absolutely ended off on Peak, our first crossover between the Dark Knight himself and the Man of Steel. Very, very nice stuff right there. Like I said before, I don't suspect we'll get anything quite of that magnitude again in this series, but even still, you know, that was absolutely glorious. Progressed the storylines of both Superman and Batman. Started the true, I would say, groundwork of Lois X, Lois X Clark, Superman, whatever you want to call it. Just saying, I feel like, it's definitely a little reason now for Clark to not tell Lois about his identity as Superman, because, like, she literally found out that Batman is Bruce Wayne, is keeping that secret, and that alone makes her trustworthy of any kind of hero's identity, to be honest, so I hope they don't drag that on to keep status quos going for too long. I know I'm saying that right now, and back then this wasn't a thing. But, I hope, by, like, I don't know, Season 3's halfway point, we're not still on the, who is Superman angle with her. I feel like she should have the respect to, learn that. Or just, discover it herself that time, That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, either way, we have 6 episodes to go of Superman Season 2, doing 2 sets of 3. Which is nice and cool. And yeah, I guess I'm curious now to see just how we actually go off of that peak back into just the regular Superman shenanigans, So, let's find out. So guys, episode 14, yes, dropped it there. Episode 14 of Superman, the Animated Series, will commence in 3, 2, 1, and play. Ghost in the Machine. Is that a new building for Lex? It looks sick.
I wonder what new toy Luthor is showing off for the brass today.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to wind up on all their Christmas lists.
Of course, of course. He's a great toy maker, Better than the actual toy maker we have in this show, who hasn't turned up again. After one appearance.
I don't need to tell you what this day means to me, my dear. You do have everything in place.
Of course, Lex.
And he really
I don't
needs
think I'd let you go out there half-cocked. What would you do without me?
He really
Let's hope it never
needs
comes
an ego boost, some good rep after that whole Joker fiasco. Good media coverage is very important these days,
Ladies, gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this beautiful spring morning. As I speak, 2 Sidewinder missiles are being fired toward this very building.
Lovely.
What do you think you're doing?
You can't be serious.
He's got to have something up his sleeve.
Oh, for sure.
I hope so.
Quiet, please. The missiles will never make it here, thanks to this. The LexCorp Sky Sentry. Its high-energy magnetic beam is designed to knock out the guidance system of any incoming missile.
Cool. If it can work, why not? I can't even begin to imagine how illegal this is, but, it's Lex, he owns like half of Metropolis, so whatevs.
Activate.
Oh.
I said activate.
Oh, fuck.
Field setting's been reprogrammed.
It's impossible.
How lucky you are that Superman happened to be there. Yep, just send him up. Oh, I guess redirect them. Fool! Absolute fool you are, Lex. Once again, your reputation is dimming. Damn, that's still pretty close.
Get it offline and stored in Sector 6.
Hey, Lex, what went wrong? Premature product launch?
Yeah, we want some answers about it.
Show's over, boys.
Those jackals are going to crucify me.
But it wasn't your fault.
I know that. The question is, whose fault was it?
I'll get on it right away.
Someone OP.
Prefer to investigate
for sure.
this matter firsthand and alone.
Someone very tech savvy.
Has to be.
We got that
Luthor's
guy.
Too careful to foul up like that.
But who'd want to destroy Luthor?
Like that super alien, whatever the fuck guy with
Well,
like
yeah,
tech.
but who'd be crazy
That's
enough
crazy.
to try?
Yeah. Good point. Good point. I forgot that guy's name.
Luthor.
It was like Dark
This
Side or
morning's
something.
Incident was not simple equipment failure.
What the fuck, Brainiac?
Who is this?
If you want more answers, go to the research and development lab.
That's Brainiac, isn't it?
Computer. Trace the last.
Oh shit! If he's not season finale, what the fuck is season finale then? Holy crap, that's terrifying. Go right from Joker and Batman to fucking Brainiac return.
Lex Luthor, cleared for entry.
The second half of this season is proving to be pretty peak, to be honest. See if they can one-up Brainiac from his last appearance, since, you know,
Who's there?
I didn't think it was the best episode, but we'll see. And once again, bro is getting fucked by Brainiac. Lex, you... Oh, I almost feel bad.
So we meet again.
He's meant to be
Lex
the main
Luthor.
antagonist, but like, ah.
Brainiac.
In the flesh, so to speak. I managed to survive your betrayal.
Ghost in the
Downloaded
machine.
to these computers.
They control the
Yep,
skies.
that makes sense now.
Yes, I needed a way of attracting your attention.
There's always email.
Actually, I wanted to greet you in person, but as you can see, I'm not myself. Yet. So far, I've used these drones, but they're far too primitive to finish
Oof.
the job. For that,
That's
I
gotta
need
hurt.
your hands and your brilliance.
You flatter me, Brainiac, but I already have a day job. I'm the head of the world's largest multinational corporation. Don't you think someone will notice I'm missing?
No
Apparently
one's
not.
irreplaceable.
Oh my god, that's broken. He really already fucking basically cloned you.
Graves, I'm still pursuing my investigation. Cancel my appointments for tomorrow and no phone calls until you hear from me. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Well, that is a problem.
Shall we get to work?
So then, Brainiac coming back. Oh, we got another multiple parter? That'd be kind of cool. This guy's some true time to shine.
Why are you stopping?
I'm not some infernal machine. I'm human. I need food and rest.
There's no time for rest. But if it's food you need,
Damn. Damn! What vending machine is stocked that high? God damn. How far you've come, man. Just gorging on, like, protein bars.
Hi, Clark Kent, Daily Planet. I need to ask Luthor a few questions.
Mr. Luthor is behind closed doors and doesn't want to be disturbed.
Is that a fact? Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, I'm going to print a story suggesting possible sabotage within LexCorp. I think Mr. Luthor's friends at the Pentagon should find it fascinating reading.
Mr. Kent, wait.
Oof.
Lex,
I said I didn't want to be disturbed.
But there's a reporter here with questions.
I have no time.
Yeah.
Maybe he should make time.
Hey! One more step and it gets ugly.
And there's
Try to
nobody
pull you.
here.
Where's Luthor?
He was right here. You
Oof.
saw him.
And now we kind of got to work with Mercy to figure this out. Like, what?
ice cold.
Your boss has been
Nobody's
kidnapped,
been here
girl.
for a while. Well,
I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave, Mr. Kent. Now.
Investigations are coming. Yep. Now what can she do? Probably knows all his little hiding places.
call me when your lord and master turns up.
Damn. You're not wrong about that, but damn.
Security, I want to review all building tapes from the last 24 hours.
It appears your little deception is starting to unravel.
And his opinion of Clark is starting to
Eliminated.
it's starting to grow. Wait, what? What?
It appears your little deception is starting to unravel.
A minor problem, easily eliminated.
I thought you said he's gonna be eliminated.
Granted, Lois, Luthor does a lot of strange things. But what reason could he possibly have for trying to fool his own bodyguard?
Maybe he just needed some space. Haven't you ever noticed the way she hovers around him all the time?
It's true.
But that's her job.
It's no wonder why you're still single, Kent.
Damn. Like I said,
Hold
by
on,
the
I've got
end,
another call.
we'll work on that.
Hello?
Is this Clark Kent?
Speaking.
Do you not recognize that voice, man?
Hello?
There's not many people that speak
Hello?
that robotic. Jesus Christ. Damn! You really caught that. You might want to throw that. Yep, you know it's bad when he's going out in full, just in full clothing. At least bring a mask or something, man. Dude. That was a short sleeve top. How did he have the costume on? That was a short sleeve top. Well, not short sleeve, it was rolled up, but you get what I'm saying. His arms were exposed. Oi, oi, oi. My god, there is so much to Metropolis. It's actually crazy. Like a highway that high up and then right below it a train station? Like a rail track? God damn. Alright. With the amount of times that, like, you know, bridges and, you know, just the highways rest up in general. Oh my god. I don't even know how people still use cars in this city.
Sector 6. So that's where you went.
Alright. Let's see if you can actually do anything right now, Mercy. Can you in any way make up for what happened in the last test set? Come on. Nice.
Have a seat, guys. I'm out of here.
Oh boy. Oh, that could be a problem.
Superman.
I know, right? Never would you think you'd be happy to see him. But here we are. Jesus Christ! How you breaking metal like that, woman? Man, Brainiac was right. These drones are fucking shit.
What are you doing here?
Someone fired a bomb into Metropolis. I followed the vapor trail. Where's Luthor? Come on, Mercy. Your loyalty could end up getting him killed.
Oof. That is fair.
According to the tapes, the last place he was seen was Sector 6, the R&D lab. He never came out.
Wait here.
As
No,
if.
I'm coming with you.
That is genuine loyalty right there. That goes beyond the dollar.
A grudging admiration, Brainiac. These microcircuits are more advanced than anything I've ever seen.
Or will ever see again.
You can't kill me until I finish the job. And I'll rot before I help you anymore.
I don't think he needs you that much anymore. He can complete the work without you. There you go. So Brainiac lives once again. I mean, honestly, it'd be pretty cool if, like, Lex just handled this on his own. But we know that's not gonna happen.
Why are you willing to risk your life for Luthor? What does he have on you?
Nothing. Before I met him, I was living on the streets, like a stray dog. He took me in.
That's how it is.
Made me what I am.
That's why the loyalty is so high.
It's not working!
I think I may be able to help.
Lex!
And Brainiac. Where you at, man? There you at.
Welcome, Kal-El. Brainiac.
Didn't think you'd be seeing him this soon. I didn't think that either.
You okay, boss?
Stop him.
Somehow he lived through that. Crap. Oh, mercy. Have you ever, like, won at all? Literally, even once would help. I'd accept that. Oh my god, he cannot catch a break! He really can't.
I calculated we would meet again, Kal-El. So I designed some improvements.
So what are we gonna do about this, huh? Can even fly.
Superman! The Sky Sentry!
I'm sure he knows how to operate that. Really, it's like a big toy. Nice, it's pushing a little bit. There we are. Is that it? GG? No more Brainiac?
The magnetic field's going to tear the place apart!
How lucky you haven't already been crushed.
Get out! Now!
Up there.
Oh my god, really? Guys, like, really? Oh, wow. Is that loyalty starting to dim now, I wonder?
Careful with that thing. I want the tech boys to analyze every circuit.
You know, that's really a job for the military.
They have no claim on Brainiac. Every single one of his parts is registered LexCorp.
Do you really think they wouldn't just take it?
If you'll excuse me, I have a charity benefit to attend.
And who's driving that car?
I'm waiting.
Damn. Well, if nothing else, I guess there is an understanding between these two. Will that ever, like, spark anything, you know, between those two? Today it was just one instant, but will that become more and more, you know? Is there any kind of affection that Lex holds for Mercy at all, you know? I don't know. I do not know. Unfortunate, but is what it is. You know, guys, you can do more two-parters if need be, right? Like, I feel like, you know, Brainiac really is a character that probably would work more if you just gave him more time to do something, right? Like, you want to keep building him as, like, an antagonist, one of the, like, the main antagonist to Kal-El and his people, right? Like, the guy that literally fucking let the planet die, and let everyone die because he was just too lazy to find an evacuation solution. But, like, you can do more than that, you know? I don't know, but, I don't know, but, like, yeah, they really just don't, they don't want to really perceive Brainiac as a big, big threat. Like, I feel like at this point, you know, half the time you want to bring him back now, you got to spend a little time on him actually building himself back together. And it's like, not really much time really being spent, like, actually being a threat. I get it, you know, he was kind of close here. He actually built a body calculated to withstand the powers of a Kryptonian in sunlight. But even then, you know, not really too much there. I mean, I guess this episode could be built on, could be built up for the finale, whether it be, like, you know, like, maybe not Brainiac specifically, but if Lex is able to analyze, you know, and study Brainiac's technology enough, he can genuinely make some even greater weaponry to take on Superman, and from that, it would almost make it worth it to how much Lex has been, you know, been handled by Brainiac, to where if he gains that kind of study and technology, you know, to take on Superman, then it might be worth all that humiliation. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I kind of feel bad for Lex at this point, because every time now, like, I know it's only been twice, but both times Brainiac's come back, he's just fucking wiped the floor with Lex, and it's kind of hard to even take the main antagonist of the series, like, seriously, when so many villains just keep fucking him up, you know? Like, imagine if Joker was getting beaten, like, all the time by, you know, Two-Face and Bane and, you know, Killer Croc. Like, come on, you know? I know some of these villains outclass them by miles, but, like, give us a little more, you know? Like, bro, Lex has not been in much of this season, and every time he is, he feels like he's getting ragged around right now. Like, honestly, at some point, he's probably going to go psychotic with how much humiliation he's been taking just in this season alone, to be honest. I could see that. Like, his company, not his company, but his reputation is starting to go down from the Joker incident. Obviously, there was the expose in this episode, which, you know, humiliated him and his technology. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like we might even get just Lex snapping at some point and doing something really destructive, like even just willing to take down all of Metropolis to be able to beat Superman, you know. So I don't know if we really are leading to like a big character arc for Lex at this point, to where he's really starting to become more deranged. That might be something. That'd be something I'd be interested in seeing. But I don't know. I don't know what the story or the deal is with him right now, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, either way, that was the return of Brainiac, and much like last time, he didn't do much. Oh well. So yeah. Anyway, let's go on with episode 15. Like I said, I feel like at this point, if nothing with Lex and whatnot, then the main antagonist of the end of the season probably would be like our guy. I forgot what he's called. Is he Darkseid or something? I think it was something dark, you know. The guy with the crazy, like, space tech, like the fucking magic glove hands and whatnot. I'll have to look back, probably in my cut even. I'll look back on that episode and see what his name was again, because I didn't write that one down. For some reason, I forgot at the time. But yeah, anyway, guys, episode 15. Let's do it. School? The Hand of Fate. Okay.
This? Nah. Yeah, pretty.
What ancient mystic powers have we got here?
Ooh. Eh.
Dude, underestimate vases, man. They can go for a lot. Ooh.
I am power beyond your dreams. Call to me.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Come Siva Ko, Karkul come Tamba say. Yeah, right. Singing Polly Wally Doodle all day.
I mean, you did it. You called an ancient evil spirit, you absolute fool.
Control, we have an intruder in building 3.
It may not be completed yet, but you are starting to become something beyond powerful. The evil spirits now lie within you.
Hey, buddy, watch where you...
Please, help me.
Get away from us!
Well, that's just rude.
Hey, watch it! Oh my... What happened to him?
Hey, fella, you seem to be causing quite a disturbance. What's going on? Who are you?
Just look at his face, man. I look like the Killer Croc! Or a tentacle monster, that works too.
Free again and forever.
Not sure how we're gonna beat this guy. This is definitely next level horror for what Superman usually deals with. Nightmare fuel, bro. Oh, and it even leaves slime behind? Oh my god, that is so sus. Just go. Just run. Just move. Bro is just destroying to destroy. Wow.
Who are you? What do you want?
Stay out of this, mortal.
Stay out of this. You're just destroying public property for no reason. Like, I get it. He's not directly harming, like, people, but he is just rampaging. Oh, and he seems like he's almost stronger than Superman.
But when I showed Perry the photos, he said they just weren't front page.
That's terrifying.
What do I need a picture?
Not very much can do that.
A donkey?
I got something even better.
And of course, as usual, she goes right on in for a pic.
But a mortal is all you are.
Maybe bring out the, you know, the laser eyes. Something. Oh! And he made him bleed.
You don't have the tools to defeat me.
He actually made him bleed. Alright, that's a big problem. And of course, just, like, ripped his nigh indestructible suit. Oh, that was lucky. Step away from the Cthulhu, Lois. It's not worth it. Karko? I am not going to know how to say this thing's name at all. And the Daily Planet is now his home. Of course it is. And of course Lois is in there, because of course she is. So you can't break through magic? I guess it's new to him.
Here's your page 1, Jimmy. We live to see it.
She sounds barely concerned at this point. But I get it. This is literally a daily occurrence by now.
Cut it. Our luck's no better than yours. What do you think it is? Some kind of alien force field?
I wish I...
It's an incanter.
Hello?
You know, like a spell of protection. It's pretty awesome.
Sure. Hello, random woman, literally walking in.
Wait. Who are you?
My real name's Doris, but my elf friends call me Rainsong.
Okay, Tink. Back to Neverland.
That thing inside calls himself Karkle.
Karkle.
Ever heard of him?
I read about him in this book we sell down at my store, The Dancing Hobbit. It's that little place next to the coffee hut.
You're really trying to promote right now.
About Karkle? Oh, he's bad, the worst.
Oh yes,
Seventh
of
level
course,
lord of the
indeed.
inner pit. Seeks to transform all human life into his bestial demon slaves.
So how are we supposed to deal with that?
Well, if you give me a couple of hours, maybe I could get my white Wicca coven together and...
Never mind.
Oh my god.
I know someone who can help.
Aw, poor girl wanted screen time and Ro just instantly denied it. So does this count as monsters versus aliens? I think it counts. Where are you right now?
Fate! Fate!
Superman.
Inza, I have to see your husband.
You've been hurt. Come.
Who the hell are you? What? Who is this? Am I forgetting a major plot point right now? What the? When did you... What? Huh? When did this happen?
I don't suppose you can sew, too.
Like to...
God, the things I do.
Entry-level spells. Wouldn't be much use against whatever gave you that.
It was something called Karkle.
That's why you wanted to see Fate?
Well, you're fucked then.
Is he here?
Right behind you.
Same old Dr. Fate. You heard?
Yes.
Then what are we waiting for?
Not this time, my friend. I've quit.
Like, am I going nuts? Or have we not met these people before?
We need you. This thing has magic only you...
I know all about Karkle. I fought him a century ago. thought I'd won. But if there's anything I've learned from a lifetime of combat, it's that victory is an illusion. No matter how thoroughly you exterminate the evil, it creeps back like a cockroach.
Well, it's time to step on him again.
Not for me. I've removed myself from the battlefield.
I don't even know what to say right now. Nothing is clicking at the moment. If I'm even supposed to, like... Is this just a random connection Superman's had for, like, ages? A fucking wizard?
This is my domain now. The metaphysical realm. I've moved beyond good and evil.
But there are people trapped.
I'm sorry. I truly am.
Look, man. Not my problem. That's
Superman.
all it boils down to.
You and I are alike, you know. We're masters of our destiny. Don't waste your life in endless battle as I did. Not when the universe beckons.
You're wrong, Fate. We're nothing alike.
Superman. My own powers would be useless against Karkal, but this talisman might help you.
Thank you.
This is so random. Honestly. What is even going on?
You've just sent him to his grave.
What do you care?
Maybe. But we'll see. You know, an introduction to you might have been nice, but here we are.
We've searched everywhere, even the vents. There's no way out. Is he still at it?
Like the guest that won't go home.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Holy!
Bad choice of words, Jimmy.
I know, right? Ah, great. And he's got a minion too. God damn. Minions for everybody! Conveniently not hitting the named characters or anything. Ooh. Those are pretty creative.
What gives? Where's your pal?
He's not coming. However, I have this.
What's that supposed to do?
We'll all find out together.
Might as well.
It's opening.
Come on.
Nope. Oops.
Great.
Hey, mister. We're ready.
Oh
Where
my
do you wanna sit
god,
down?
really?
Aye.
You really are trying to become a character, get some screen time in it. I don't know. Not sure yet if this will go on beyond this episode or not, but we'll see. Not Jimmy. Anyone but Jimmy.
Jimmy!
That is honestly nightmare fuel. Holy shit. Why does she keep her hair? Cool place you got here.
I don't remember inviting you. Kill him.
You don't want to possess him? You make an OP, you know, minion, man. Really OP, actually. Oh my god, that was crazy. What can you do against a man that's practically invulnerable?
Careful. It could be someone you know.
Fair. It's not, but fair. Lois is very specifically, very specifically noticeable with the hair. Yeah. Oh god, we're getting kinky now. All the tentacles.
You continue to surprise me, but as I said, you don't have the tools to defeat me.
But I do.
Wow. How convenient. Is that really the shit you wore back in the day?
Fate. I thought our dealings had come to an end long ago.
No such luck, I'm afraid.
What magic do you have that's powerful enough to defeat me in my own land? The artifact of Norton. I destroyed it.
What has been made can never be unmade.
Bro, you didn't think we had a copy just in case?
Kum Karkum. Lorta Terra. Ah! No!
You fucking idiot! Did you think he was just gonna stand there and take it? Wow. Your intimidation factor's already gone, man.
Artifact. It's the only power that can trap him. Get it! But you go!
Fool! I guess they're not interested in you. Nice. The void. That's a big monster.
Fate!
Don't let go! Lorta Kum Karkul. Lorta.
Keep going.
Sum Karkul. Ten Ama. Ten Ama.
Nice. That was a cool effect that just came off of him like a symbiote. Interesting he didn't even encounter the Lois,
Did we miss something?
the Lois monster or anything. Oh. That was a shame. It's actually kind of a cool place.
Okay. Hold on.
The healing balm should do its work.
What made you change your mind?
You.
Something I said?
Something you did. You went back. You didn't stand a chance, but you went back. Till then, I thought it was only the forces of evil that wouldn't give up. I was wrong.
Your helmet.
Sure. Gotta admit, it's a pretty cool.
I'll be needing it.
It's a pretty cool costume. All right, so genuinely, what the actual fuck? What even was that? What? Huh? Oh, we're just like, I'm positive this guy's never appeared before. Honestly. I don't know if Fate has like his own series that had a crossover with Superman in his show, much like how Batman met in the Superman series last time. If not, genuinely, what even just happened? Because I do not even have a like. You can't just introduce someone like that and claim that not only is he around, but Superman is familiar with him and they know each other on a like decent level. Like what? I don't know, is this guy like DC's Doctor Strange? Is that the kind of situation we're going with here? Because like, yeah, like other than that, it was a pretty good episode. I actually like Karkol, I guess, as an interesting enemy and the first magic user I believe we've seen in the show. But yeah, that was genuinely like just confusing, honestly. Like, what? I don't know. That episode just felt like a bunch of things were happening because, like, I don't know. I don't like the idea that the solution to this episode was an ally of Superman's that we've never met before. And feels like should be a bigger deal because he's literally like the, I don't know, ancient sorcerer supreme of this universe. Like, what? And even like his lackey, like, girl, like, he was familiar with. That is strange. That is very strange indeed. Interesting one though. Like I said, if we're gonna start bringing in like the occult and like ancient spirits and whatnot into Superman's world, that is kind of interesting. You know, it's an interesting new way of countering like the invincible Kryptonium. But it was just weird. You know, I thought that even like that goth girl was gonna have some stuff to do in this one, but rip her. Actually, just rip her. That was kind of funny. I couldn't tell one way or another what they were gonna do with that. But yeah, Karkol seemed like a interesting villain, but I don't know if he is the like main antagonist against Fate. Again, if Fate has a series of his own, I have no idea if this was like meant to be a genuine crossover again of just some other series of DCs or not. But I've never even heard of Fate before. I don't know this character whatsoever, so I can't speak one way or another on that one. So yeah, unfortunately for that factor alone, I feel like this did diminish the episode in my eyes a little bit because if they just introduced this guy earlier in the show, I definitely would have liked this episode a lot more. But, and yeah, it seemed like a pretty interesting one. Like, we're going against some ancient Egyptian spirit, and, like, you know, what was the deal with, like, the giant monster in the bottom of the hell pit? Like, you know, that would have been interesting to learn about. But, no, a strange one indeed. Definitely a strange episode. But, yeah, it was what it was. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to do my cut. And when I come back, we'll do the final episode in this set, episode 16. So I'll see you in a second. Alright everybody, we are back again, so let's continue on and finish this set off with episode 16. What do we got?
He's in a better place now. A place where he'll be rewarded for the kindness and thoughtfulness.
We're holding off on the title here.
I didn't know him myself, but based on what I've heard from a number of you, I wish I'd been lucky enough to have met him.
What the hell?
He seems to have led an exemplary life, filled with courage, dedication, and modesty.
Is it Clark?
That's what it all boils down to, doesn't it?
Is it Clark? Because he's not even here.
Break one way or the other. It can save a life or destroy one. And you can't fight it.
Did he die?
No matter how strong you are.
But we mustn't let this tragedy dominate our memories of him. We must not forget the good times.
It's Clark, isn't it?
Feelings we have for a colleague
Clark Kent
and a friend named
died.
Clark Kent.
What the what happened?
It seems like an eternity now.
The late Mr. Kent.
It was only a few days ago that Perry asked me to interview Ernest Walker. He was a small-time thief who was convicted of murdering a woman during a burglary 5 years ago. He'd soon be paying the ultimate
And he obviously
price.
has made it clear before that he doesn't want to be Superman 24/7.
I never saw her. I didn't take nothing.
Because unlike Bruce,
You tried to fence the victim's necklace.
The mask is isn't
my
his
door.
persona,
It was a
isn't
setup.
his life.
Look, Mr. Kent, I stole, yeah, lots of times. But I never hurt no one. Never. You gotta believe me. You're my last hope.
His heartbeat was steady. His eyes never wavered. I was beginning to wonder.
Here you go, Ken.
I like this as well. How it's like almost like a
And the trial transcript.
like a detective narrative as well. How he's narrating the
A word of
previous
advice.
events.
Walker's got a rap sheet longer than my tie. I know. I was on the case. Don't lose too much sleep.
So what happened? You get like I don't know, gunned
Halfway
down
through the
in front of
transcript,
people and
I
had to play
started
dead?
think Detective Bowman was right.
What are they doing for a body?
Give it a rest, Smallville. Time for dinner.
Can't, Lois. There are only a couple of days left before...
Before what? They execute a killer?
Everyone knows he did it, Clark.
Everyone thinks he did it, Jimmy.
Come on, kid. He's a sucker for lost causes.
Damn.
Let's get some burgers.
It's gotta be seal-tight evidence
Dinner
if
was hard to
Lois is
pass up.
convinced.
I hadn't eaten all day. Not that I needed to, but old habits die hard.
Really? You don't need to
I
eat?
figured Ron Troop wouldn't mind if I got rid of his leftovers.
Ugh, disgusting.
Then it hit me. On the night of the murder, Walker claimed he was home alone watching TV and eating pizza. Not much of an alibi, but his public defender didn't even bother to follow up.
You know Bruce would have already put this case together by this point, you know?
I found the pizza place closest to Walker's old apartment. and
Like,
prayed
Clark
the
is
delivery
pretty
boy
decent
had a good
at the
memory.
detective work, but he's no Batman.
5 years ago? Forget about it. I'm lucky if a delivery boy lasts 5 days.
Is there anyone else here who might remember?
Excuse me. Around-the-clock pizza. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, got your address right here, Mr. Khan. Be there in half an hour.
Tell me, did you have that computer 5 years ago?
Yeah, but we purged the database of old customers every year. Walker wouldn't be on...
Would
Wait a
he?
second.
Oh man, you have a file. Physical evidence.
We got backup discs somewhere.
Well, that too.
There. Walker's deliveries could be on these, along with a million others.
Is that not illegal?
It looked like I was going to lose some sleep after all.
And there's Lois.
Hello?
Hey, score one for the sucker.
Kent?
I found Walker's alibi. It's all here on a little computer disk.
You can clear Walker? What?
And
How?
some dangerous people
Sorry,
didn't want
Lois.
that.
I gotta make a quick trip to the governor. You can read all about it in the afternoon edition.
Oof. I one-upped you, girl. Big, big time.
According to the computer disk, Walker got his pizza at almost the exact moment the murder was committed, which proved he was innocent.
And obviously, some dangerous
I suppose I
people
could have
didn't want
flunked
that
the
name
governor
cleared.
as Superman and given him the disc, but that could have raised some awkward questions. Maybe there was some ego involved too. I wanted this
Sure.
to be Clark's victory, not Superman's.
Oh man. And that's how you died. And the case of a body, that fixes that as well. I mean, survived or not, Superman or not, I'd be pissed at losing my car. He doesn't have Batman money, and I doubt he has the insurance for it either. Kinda hard to claim insurance when you died, so, you know. Like, fuck. Damn it.
I had to get out of the water and get back as Kent. There was one little problem.
People saw you. Yep.
If the fisherman saw me come out as Superman, he'd know my secret. I was in hot water, all right. But more importantly, how was I going to save Walker without the evidence?
I like how that is still his main priority right there, is Walker. Man, am I pissed off. That was my favorite car.
Who else but the real killer would have done this? He was probably afraid Kent was getting too close.
Kent was a reporter. Who knows how many enemies he had? This might come as a kick in the pants, Lane, but nobody likes you guys. Any sign of him?
What if he made it to shore?
From that?
He could have gotten blown out.
Then where is he?
Maybe he's lying low. I mean, someone did try to kill him.
Lane, listen. See that guy? He was out there fishing at the time. He saw the whole thing.
That is...
When Kent's car went down, nothing came up, except the bubbles.
So much horrid luck in that one instance.
Mind if I ask him a few questions?
If it gets you off my back.
The entire fucking ocean was cleared,
Let's
except
not
from
waste
that
too much
one
time
moment,
here.
that
Think it's a
one
sure bet
place.
We've seen the last of Mr. Clark Kent.
And you fall right at it.
Yes, Detective Bowman, I heard you. My son's car blew up and went into the ocean.
But are you sure you understand? I mean, this is serious.
I know. I guess the shock just hasn't set in yet. If you hear anything else, give us a jingle. I know.
Can't even be bothered to pretend.
This is a fine mess.
It's not like he's really dead, Martha. He just can't be Clark anymore.
But I am Clark.
But I like being
I need
Clark.
to be Clark. I'd go crazy if I had to be Superman all the time.
Yeah.
There
I'm
must
not
be
the
some way to bring
Batman.
back our boy.
I don't see how. Not with an eyewitness and all. And don't forget, there's someone else to consider.
Pa was right. I still had to help Walker. I couldn't let his friends go through this too, even if it meant that I had to tell the world that Clark Kent is Superman.
You really be willing to go that far? Damn.
Well, so much for sentiment.
That's actually kind of crazy. It really speaks to his sense of justice. He'd really give up his entire identity to save one man. Like, damn. Don't even think Batman would go that far.
I figured I'd change into Clark one last time, then go to the governor and tell my story. If he asked me how I survived the wreck, well, I was ready to show him.
Damn. Is my place really getting raided? Like right now? Of all times? Or is it just Lois? Yeah, it's just Lois. I mean, if you want help, you know.
What are you doing here?
Go ahead. Say, you recognize me?
Same as you,
Recognize
I
this
imagine.
chin?
Trying to figure out who killed Clark Kent. He told me he had some evidence on a computer disk. I was hoping he'd made a backup.
Wish I'd thought of that.
Wouldn't have done any good. Clark's computer is gone.
Somebody's been through here.
Apparently. But look what they left. I found it in Clark's phone.
A bug. I've seen others just like this one. Lois?
Okay. Aww.
I always
That looks like a
teased
slight
him,
snarl in that picture. Like,
But I had so
Oh.
much respect. And I liked him too. I really
Aw.
did. Wish I'd told him.
They really didn't spend as much time as I thought they would have by now
Maybe he'll show up.
on the relationship between Clark
I thought
and Lois.
For sure he would. Especially after I talked to that so-called eyewitness.
Not even as like not even
Yeah,
as
I found out
just
he has 2200 eyesight.
in
He wasn't
romance.
wearing his glasses on the boat. It's a wonder he could see the ocean.
Not even just as romance, but as friends in general. Like they don't spend a lot of time
but he
together.
would have contacted someone by now. That's the real proof he's dead.
Oh fuck!
Superman!
is doing this? Seriously, how big is this conspiracy? What the fuck? Like, what? It's like the entire existence of Clark Kent is trying to get erased right now. Great. First your life, now your apartment? Like, when does the line drop? When does it end, man? You need to go for Lois next just because she was a friend? Fools, all of you, fools. Is that the detective himself? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Bowman.
Detective Bowman? I need to talk to you a minute.
What do you want, Lane? I'm busy.
Yeah, you're just about the busiest cop on the force, aren't you? You were the lead detective on the Walker case and the one who caught him fencing the stolen necklace.
Good police work, that's all.
Good. It gets downright unbelievable. Like how you were the first cop on the scene at Clark's wreck, and then tonight you just happened to be near his apartment when the bomb went off.
Indeed.
Coincidence.
You
The
dirty
bug in
man.
his phone wasn't a coincidence. It's the same model you cops use for wiretaps.
I don't know anything about it.
You know she doesn't give up on a story.
Come on, detective.
She is persistent.
Just between you, me, and the wall. You framed Walker because you killed that woman and you needed a scapegoat. And when Clark started looking into it, you put a bomb in his car. Then tonight you burned his place.
That reaction is enough proof.
There.
Keep talking, lady. I smell a big libel suit.
Not when we see whose fingerprints are on this.
Oof. So what'd you do it for, bro?
Give me that.
Hey, let go!
Anytime now. Superman? Good lord. Literally, I get why the memes are here.
You were going to get Bowman to incriminate himself, remember?
The very second she's in danger, he fucking mysteriously teleports. Ben knows how to fly a helicopter. That's kind of based. But those feel like BB shots. Not enough to do any permanent damage, but they hurt like a bitch, regardless. Oh, I felt that one. Oh, that was good. That was funny. Problem, though, is eventually that ammunition's gonna run dry. Dude, with the amount of shit he's gone up against before, how would you ever think a single chopper is going to do anything? Do-do-do. Regardless of all that's happening right now, finding the killer still doesn't sort the issue out of, you know,
It wasn't over yet.
bringing Clark back from the dead.
Still had to play its part.
What do you mean he's not here? We've got the real killer.
I'm sorry, but at the last minute, the governor decided to attend the execution. It is an election year.
We barely had time for him to make the phone call.
Poor guy. Going through all of this, the amount of stress he must be under right now. But a word from Superman, I feel like would sway enough people. Honestly though, for a kid's show, showing the fucking chair, that's actually kind of insane. Or just gas him out. That is so weird, seeing him redirect poisonous gas. Oh, he must have felt like a champion at that point.
Great story, Lois.
Thanks, Jimmy. But the fun's sure gone out of it.
Poor old Clark.
I know what you mean.
Lane here. What? What?
What? Where is he?
So after I swam
What?
to shore, I guess I must have...
Lana, let's go! Lana!
I don't believe
Oh
it.
my god,
You've
she
been
ain't
sitting
shown
here on
up
the lap of luxury
nearly long enough.
risking my neck.
He was recuperating. Poor thing. When I picked him up, he could barely remember his own name.
The one person out there that knows who he is.
And your telephone number.
That's great.
Clark and I go back a long way.
Oh yeah.
Are you jealous?
Honestly, man. Are you jealous? It's a legit question. Answer
Yeah.
it.
Jealous of his endless luck.
Such bullshit. He probably rung up that phone and she was like, come on, I knew it'd happen one day. I knew it'd happen one day, you know? Just, let's do it. I already planned for this scenario.
It's time.
Oh my god, and he's going! Well, of course he would be, you know. If the other guy's going, of course he would.
How did he survive that car bomb? How?
He's Superman. That is undoubtedly by far, the darkest ending we've ever had to Superman. You know, it's those tiny moments that they specifically don't show, but you get the message 100%, and that's what makes them terrifying. It's the same point as, like, how Robin's parents died in the animated series. You know, we didn't see the crash, but you saw that line snap off, and you got the message, and that is what is so terrifying about it. And here, we don't even need to see it. Like, bro, he got his moment, you know, he clicked together who Superman was, and just that gas releasing, that's literally all you need. You know, sometimes in cinematography and shows, just the confirmation of what is going to happen happened, and that's literally all you need, and that's what makes it so good. So I wanted to just do a quick confirmation on that one to check on Bowman, because the name really didn't flash for me. I don't know if we've seen this. I don't feel like this guy's been too prevalent in the show before. And what I was just doing now was checking to see if he was the same guy as Tupin, I think is his name. Who was the main character in, like, you know, the Darks, like, that episode with all, like, the space gadget stuff, you know? But apparently they're not the same characters, they are different people, so I just wanted to make sure about that, because it comes to the police force in Superman. It's not nearly as prevalent as, you know, the, like Gordon and Bullock and all of, like, Superman's potatoes. You know, he doesn't work nearly with law enforcement compared to that series, so I just wanted to make sure. But, yeah, so Bowman, you know, not really a character that I'm really familiar with that was really prevalent in the show. He's dead. So, you know, like I said, very, very dark ending right there, but good stuff nonetheless. And, yeah, it was an interesting premise. Like I said, I love how they brought Lana back. I'm really disappointed at how little she's actually done in the show so far. Only had a single fucking episode where she was actually relevant in it. And I guess now she makes for a good cover story. Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Clark and Lana literally discussed, you know, in the instance that Clark Kent ever died, they'd have some kind of story made up, you know, and obviously she'd be happy to help. That's absolutely great. And like I said, if Lois doesn't work out with Clark, Lana is literally right there. And even outside of that, seriously, bring her back. Like, unironically, bring her back, please, because she is just, so good. Like, so good, man. Somehow Clark has better luck with the ladies than Batman, you know? But, yeah, that's pretty funny. I was really expecting this one, honestly. I had strong vibes that Lois was going to learn of Clark's identity at this point. And again, I feel like it would be appropriate because, you know, she now knows who Batman is. And I can't get it out of my head because, like, yeah, the fact that we know she's trustable with, you know, the trustworthy with, like, an identity, you know, like, it gives the vibe that, like, yeah, she can learn this. And I don't know when that would happen. So, I don't know, I really feel like in this one, you know, because they were talking so much about, like, you know, the lengths Clark would go to, you know, save an innocent person's life, to clear a name, to really get down to the bottom of a case. He is fully willing to give up his identity if it means getting down to that. And so I felt like in order to make this case really work, in some way he was going to reveal to Lois that he is Superman, and then they'd really work with that. But I guess not. That is a bit unfortunate, you know, like I said, we still have plenty of series left in it, so we'll probably get that reveal again at some point. Most likely now, at the season finale, and if not, well, obviously we'll be there in Season 3. Like I said, I really hope by the time we get to, like, the halfway point of Season 3, I hope this still isn't a mystery for Lois, but, yeah, either way, it was a fun episode. Like I said, it was very much structured in a way to where we've never had before. Like, you know, it's pretty much a big detective mystery. You know, it's a mystery. You had the flashback of a detective of all the stuff that happened the day prior to the events that led up to, you know, Clark's unfortunate tragic end. And it was really cool. It was really nice to see. I do like how, even though Clark, again, isn't on the detective level of someone like Batman and Bruce Wayne, he is still intelligent, and he does have his own skill set to actually, you know, find stories in his own way. And a lot like, you know, unlike how Bruce operates as Batman, he does all his detective work as Clark Kent, so a lot more by the books, basically. And we see the effectiveness of that, whereas he can have a viable story to really investigate as either Clark Kent or Superman, unlike Bruce, who is pretty much, you know, stuck to doing all of his crime work as the Dark Knight, you know. So it's really interesting to see how they operate in different ways like that. And obviously, just in general, there is a lot more of the balance between being a hero and being, you know, an ordinary civilian with Clark. Whereas Batman, he prefers being the mask a lot more often than he does being his actual, you know, his actual name. Whereas Superman is like, you know, I want to be Clark Kent, I want to be Superman, I don't want to have one or the other overtake me because I couldn't mentally handle that kind of strain. So it is really cool to see that, and in this episode we got, you know, more to the actual emotions of Lois, how she feels about Clark. Like I said, the relationship on a personal level between Clark and Lois has been really kind of shafted in this show. It's not really shown too much, but it's still there, you know. We see she does still, in some ways, care about him, so it is nice to see that, and again, it will make any relationship sus if it does come to pass, you know, in the future. It'll make it a little more believable, you know. So yeah, that was a good episode, though. I'll admit, that was a good one. I think, honestly, by far, that was my favourite episode of the set, you know. But, yeah, good stuff. So, guys, in the next final set, we will be finishing off Season 2 of Superman, and should be good stuff. I'll see what big, you know, end of the world shit we might even have for the season finale in that one, and yeah, should be good. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.